Hello and welcome to CookbooksLive.com. I'm Stephen Fries, your host. And with me today is Cheryl J. Walker, who represents, and you tell me who the organization is.
I represent AT&T Pioneers of Alabama.
And in front of me is a huge volume called Calling All Cooks. And on the front, what really caught my eyes, over 550,000 copies sold. Congratulations on that number of books being sold, a cookbook yet. And it's growing. Is this the 20th edition?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And you told me that this is the first hard volume of the book?
Yes, it is.
And what about the recipes in here? These are all original back from 1982, I believe.
They are original recipes. They are original recipes from AT&T Pioneers, their families and friends.
Wow. And tell me a little about the style of recipes that you find in this book. And it's over 700 pages. Over 700 pages of recipes.
The style of the recipes is, as Alabama is known as Southern home cooking and soul food. And so those are the typical recipes that you can find in our cookbooks. And
I looked through the cookbook and I want to share a few of those recipes with our viewers over here. So let me take a look at the first one that came to mind, and that is on page 438. And the reason I really was intrigued by it is so many people go out and buy barbecue sauce in a jar. And when you see how easy it is, especially from this recipe, it's stuff that you probably have in your refrigerator or in your pantry. And the one that I really liked was the barbecue sauce for spare rib steaks and hamburgers. And you know, the grilling season is here in the Northeast in any case, but it's butter, it's onion, garlic, celery, water, ketchup, vinegar, lemon juice, Worcestershire sauce, brown sugar, dry mustard, salt and pepper, and I'm sure that you have 90% of that already sitting there to prepare this. So don't go out and buy that prepackaged stuff with all those chemicals. Here's a great recipe, 30 years old, and try that one. Another one that I thought about was, well, a couple of names that I want to share with you that really enticed me. One of them was the Harvey Wallbanger cake made with Galliano and vodka. You're going to have to go and buy this book to find out how to make that recipe. Another one is the grape juice layer cake, and then the pretzel salad. That one, quite a unique recipe. And then the butterscotch pound cake. You notice I'm picking most of the desserts.
Yes, desserts.
Desserts. Is that a southern thing that people like to make?
Oh yes, we have to have our dessert.
Okay. And then I asked Cheryl about what would be the most unique recipe in the book. And this one really is a fun one. And that one is on page 425. And I was really hysterical laughing when I looked at this one after I asked Cheryl what the recipe was. And it's called New Turkey Dressing. It's made with dried bread, crushed dried bread, sage, onion, celery, uncooked popcorn. I thought that was quite a unique ingredient, but wait, it gets better. Salt and broth. It's the process or procedure to make this that really made me laugh. Mix well, stuffed turkey, cook 5 hours at 300 degrees or until the popcorn blows the ass off the turkey. What a description. I have never, in all of my cookbook readings, have seen a description of that, but that is a lot of fun. I'm sure that it really works, that recipe.
Yes, that's why we call it unusual.
Have you tried that one?
No.
Okay, but you've got to put that one on your list to do.
Right.
And let me ask you, Cheryl, if somebody would like to purchase this book, and I know you've got a very long website, so I think you should read it so we make sure that the viewers capture the correct website address. So don't do it from memory, read it from your sheet.
Okay, they can purchase our cookbook at www.attpioneervolunteers.org.
Boy, that is a long one. I'm glad I had you read that one. We want to make sure that they know where to buy this book. So I want to thank you, Cheryl J. Walker, for meeting with me today in Nashville, Tennessee. For CookbooksLive.com, I'm Stephen Fries.